Today I'm going to tell you about a simple yet very effective approach that will completely change the way you think about training, endurance, and achieving athletic results. Top athletes and the wealthiest, most renowned and successful influential people in the world use it, and you can benefit from it too. Imagine that there's an incredible, huge resource hidden in your body that most people are unaware of. This resource literally supports your energy levels, physical strength, and endurance, doing so at the deepest level in every cell of your body. We're talking about mitochondria, the tiny energy stations in our cells that produce energy and support us during workouts, mental tasks, and especially in our daily lives. And in this video, we will talk about the very important secret weapon that will help activate and support these power stations at the cellular level. To understand how mitochondria work, imagine that each cell in your body is like a small and crucial power station indeed. Essentially, as a matter of fact, each cell is basically literally actually a power station. And your energy levels, physical endurance, and ability to achieve high athletic performance depend on how well they function. Mitochondria literally provide us with the energy that keeps us moving. But what's even more amazing is that we can influence the function of these tiny energy stations, making them more powerful. Supporting mitochondria is one of the most highly effective ways to significantly enhance your athletic performance, increase endurance in various ways, and shorten recovery time after workouts and overall well-being. We know that proper nutrition, regular training, and quality rest are important for success in sports. But supporting mitochondria is the essential foundation on which all our physical fitness, vitality, and overall well-being and health is built. When every cell in the body operates at its highest efficiency, it is immediately and clearly shown in every movement, repetition, and every single effort and performance we put in during our workouts. Mitochondria make this possible by turning food and oxygen into energy that effectively fuels and energizes our muscles. Think about how much your results would improve if every cell in your body was working at full capacity. Improving mitochondrial function isn't just about increasing endurance and strength. It's also about enhancing your overall well-being. The better your mitochondria work, the more energy flows into your muscles, which means you can train longer and more intensely without feeling tired. But is it safe to intervene in their function and activate the boost mode for the body? We'll talk about this a bit later, where I'll explain when it's harmful and even dangerous, and when it's beneficial and even necessary. Mitochondria are unique structures inside our cells that act like mini factories for energy production. This generator produces adenosine triphosphate, or ATP. It's like fuel for our muscles, providing them with energy and allowing you to train and move. Mitochondria don't just produce energy, they also determine how efficiently that process works, allowing us to better manage our strength and extend the duration of our workouts. The more mitochondria there are in the cells and the more efficiently they work, the more energy we can use in a significant and impactful way. This means that when your mitochondria are functioning at their best, in an optimal and efficient manner, you get the chance to train longer, recover faster, and maintain a high intensity. Imagine that your mitochondria work like batteries that charge your muscles with energy. The more and better these batteries work, in a highly effective and efficient manner, the longer you can train without feeling tired, in a way that is highly effective. For example, if you're a runner, having well-functioning mitochondria can help you maintain your desired pace for longer and recover faster after a workout. Or if you're doing strength training, healthy mitochondria will allow your muscles to use energy more efficiently, which will boost your endurance and reduce feelings of fatigue. In addition, mitochondria play an important role in recovery after workouts. For example, they help the body process waste products such as lactic acid and other byproducts that can accumulate over time in your body, especially during periods of intense physical activity or exercise sessions. The more active and healthy your mitochondria are, the faster your body will get rid of that acid, helping you avoid feelings of fatigue and muscle soreness after workouts. Additionally, it is crucial to maintain optimal mitochondrial health for overall well-being and to enhance your athletic performance. This is especially important if you're aiming for a high level of performance and want to reduce recovery time between workouts. For athletes, the condition of their mitochondria is directly linked to their performance. Athletes who specialize in endurance, such as runners, cyclists, and swimmers, have a significantly higher level of mitochondria, their muscle cells, compared to those who don't engage in sports. This is because intense, long workouts stimulate a process known as mitochondrial biogenesis, which is the growth of new mitochondria in the cells. The more mitochondria there are, the more resources you have for maintaining energy and recovery. Keep this thought in mind. We'll come back to it. Interesting fact, in some professional runners, mitochondria can make up to 10% of their body mass. This means that the bodies of such athletes are literally adapted to produce and process energy at the cellular level. And the development of mitochondria is the fundamental basis for a high level of endurance, without which it's impossible to withstand intense training and competitions. But the question remains, how can you increase their number without spending decades running marathons? Because it's possible. When you train, mitochondria provide a continuous, reliable, and consistent supply of energy to your muscles so you can handle significant and demanding loads and challenges. This process works throughout the whole duration of your workout session, from the first minute until you finish the exercise, from start to finish. However, if your mitochondria weaken, your endurance decreases, and your workouts become more challenging and difficult and more strenuous. That's why the health of your mitochondria is crucial for athletes. This is the foundation not only of endurance but also of the ability to recover effectively. Mitochondria allow you to get more energy from every breath, every drop of sweat, and every meal, supporting you on your journey to reach your goals. But what happens to the mitochondria under the influence of time and high loads? How does their health change with age? Like all elements of our body, mitochondria wear out over time and are affected by negative factors. And this has a significant impact on overall performance, endurance, and the ability to recover after workouts. And it's not just professional athletes, but also everyone who engages in physical activity. As we age and undergo intense training, mitochondria are subjected to oxidative stress. The so-called free radicals are unstable molecules that can damage cells, including mitochondria. In young age, the body handles this problem better, but over time, efficiency declines. When mitochondria start to lose their efficiency, it leads to longer recovery times and more rapid fatigue, such as muscle fatigue and tiredness. Imagine you're training at your usual level. Then you notice that your muscles start to tire out faster, and recovery takes longer. In some cases, this is felt as a general sense of fatigue that lingers even after resting. This is a clear sign that the mitochondria may no longer be producing enough energy to meet the body's needs. Another important aspect is that oxidative stress damages the membranes of mitochondria, which reduces their ability to produce energy. This can be compared to car parts that lose their functionality over time. Over time, mitochondria start to produce less energy, and our cells stop functioning as efficiently as they used to. The decrease in mitochondrial efficiency significantly reduces all our activities and performance in various ways, from training and recovery to overall health and well-being. Intense workouts, while beneficial for health, demand a lot from the body. Without proper recovery time, mitochondria may not be able to adapt to the loads. When we train intensely, mitochondria use large amounts of oxygen to produce energy. This increases the level of oxidative stress and causes damage. How can we overcome this? It's important to pay enough attention to recovery. So, when you do intense training several times a week, without a break, the mitochondria might not have enough time to recover and will become depleted. But that's not all. Besides oxidative stress, there's another factor that depletes mitochondria. These are inflammatory processes. They occur after physical exertion, but not only that. We'll talk about how they're dangerous and how to fight them. Inflammatory processes can negatively affect the state of mitochondria, reducing their efficiency and consequently impairing recovery. Chronic inflammation caused by constant strain and insufficient recovery gradually destroys the mitochondria, making them less active. As we age, mitochondria become more vulnerable to damage and less resilient to stress. For example, if at 20 years old, the body could easily handle daily workouts, as you get older, it takes more time to recover and maintain the same shape. However, age-related changes and the impact of training are not a death sentence. Supporting mitochondria and taking a careful approach to recovery can slow down and even reverse this process. Proper nutrition, rest, and the use of specially designed supplements. And that's exactly what Synthesit is designed for, to help maintain mitochondrial health and keep them active even under very high loads. Synthesit helps protect mitochondria from oxidative stress and maintain their integrity, which is especially beneficial for people leading an active lifestyle. Increasing energy at the cellular level through proper nutrition and special supplements is not just about feeling better, it's a significant contribution to maintaining long-term health and athletic performance. What is Synthesit and how does it support mitochondria? Synthesit is a unique supplement that has undergone thorough research, and the results have shown a positive impact on energy production at the cellular level, as well as an increase in overall endurance and recovery. To understand how it works, let's remember that mitochondria don't just produce energy. They do this through a complex process known as oxidative phosphorylation. This means that a series of chemical reactions occur in the cells, allowing mitochondria to use oxygen to convert nutrients into ATP, the molecule that serves as the main energy source for all the cells in our body. This process requires the mitochondria to be in perfect condition, as even minor damage to their membranes or changes in structure can significantly reduce their efficiency. Research on the Synthesit supplement in Budapest confirmed that it helps improve the efficiency of oxidative phosphorylation. This means that mitochondria can once again effectively convert oxygen and nutrients into energy, which ultimately supports levels of endurance, strength, and recovery speed after exertion. This means reversing negative changes in the body back several years, which accounts for the rejuvenating effect of Synthesit and is confirmed by feedback from professional athletes. But that's not all. Let's remind ourselves that an international group of scientists led by Professor Joafta Radek from the Budapest Institute of Sports Research conducted a study to examine the effects of Synthesit on the bodies of rats. The study by a group of scientists from Hungary, Japan, China, and Switzerland aimed to analyze the effects of the supplement on metabolism, mitochondrial activity, energy levels, and physical performance. The main goal was to study how the intake affects mitochondria and related indicators, such as energy production, maximum oxygen consumption, and biomarkers associated with mitochondrial biogenesis and metabolism in skeletal muscles and the cerebellum of rats. The rats were given Synthesit along with vitamin B6 for a long time. The results of the study clearly demonstrated the effectiveness of the supplement. Synthesit works to improve metabolic activity, endurance, and ATP production, allowing cells to operate at a higher level. It also increased the levels of several biomarkers, including those that play a role in maintaining mitochondrial health. It's important to note that the increase in energy was not accompanied by increased oxidative stress. So, what's the secret behind the effectiveness of Synthesit? Synthesit has antioxidant properties which help neutralize free radicals. What are antioxidants? Antioxidants act like a kind of shield, protecting the membranes of mitochondria from damage caused by intense physical exertion. Additionally, it stimulates cellular metabolism, speeding up and improving the metabolic processes within the cells. This means that it not only helps produce energy but also improves the entire chain of biochemical reactions needed to maintain a high level of activity. As a result, the cells in the body get the chance to operate at their maximum capacity, providing the muscles with the energy they need and supporting them during prolonged exertion. We've covered oxidative stress, but what about inflammatory processes? As we've already discussed, inflammation can slow down recovery and damage mitochondria, especially with regular intense training. Our product helps reduce inflammation by deaggregating red blood cells. Most likely, this effect is related to the repeatedly confirmed increase in oxygenation. When the cells in the body get enough oxygen, it helps the antioxidant systems work more effectively, protecting the cells from oxidative stress and damage associated with inflammation. Moreover, increased oxygenation promotes better blood circulation, effectively tackling potential sources of inflammation, such as toxins and waste products. Are there examples of this supplement being used by athletes? A study was conducted at the Velikolusk State Academy of Physical Culture and Sports on the effects of Synthesit on long-distance runners. After a week of taking Synthesit, the relative average power in athletes increased by 4%, and the efficiency of the oxygen transport system improved by 6%. It is worth noting that the most important thing is that blood pressure and heart rate decreased significantly, notably as a result. This indicates the positive impact of Synthesit on the cardiovascular system and endurance. Another example is the international class master of sports, Kristina Koroleva. She reported an improvement in her running results after taking Synthesit.
In all my 15 years of life, I probably never ran like this. No, I definitely haven't run like this.
Just a year after starting the medication, Kristina became the high jump champion.
Well done. Well done. This is a very big first victory for Kristina Koroleva.
This example shows that Synthesit can significantly support physical activity by speeding up recovery and effectively improving speed and endurance even at an age when mitochondria should already be depleted. Synthesit has a positive effect not just on sports performance but also on overall energy and well-being in a variety of beneficial ways. It enhances general levels of health and overall vitality in individuals of all ages. Participants in the Velikolog Institute study noted an improvement in endurance and strength. They started to feel more active throughout the day. By the way, we have an interview with one of the participants about this. This means that Synthesit helps maintain a stable energy level in a consistent manner that's necessary not just for sports but also for everyday tasks, endurance and overall stamina. Even if your goal is just to increase your activity level and improve your well-being, overall vitality and general wellness, Synthesit will be a great addition to your routine and fitness. This means that Synthesit will help maintain a stable energy level that's necessary not just for sports but also for everyday tasks. Even if your goal is just to increase your activity level and improve your well-being, Synthesit will be a great addition to your routine. Many people note that they feel a surge of energy, experience less fatigue at the end of the day, and find it easier to handle everyday tasks. This isn't just a supplement, it's a thoughtful support for your mitochondria, which help your organs function at their best without depleting resources. Thanks to Synthesit, the organs become more protected, active, and efficient, which directly affects endurance, recovery, and energy levels. Whether you're a professional athlete or just looking to boost your activity, it can be your assistant on the path to better health and sports achievements. Synthesit helps the mitochondria, that's clear. But how do you use it correctly to get the maximum effect? The first thing to understand is that working with mitochondria requires a comprehensive approach, including nutrition, proper training, rest, recovery, and supplements. None of these components is less important than the others, and they all work to ensure that the mitochondria function at their highest level. Let's take a closer look at each aspect to understand how to provide the mitochondria with everything they need for their health and efficiency. First of all, let's start with nutrition, because mitochondria, like any other organ or system in our body, depend on quality and balanced nutrition. Cellular energy and mitochondrial health directly depend on the nutrients we get from food. Mitochondria need certain building materials to maintain membranes, protect against damage, and produce energy. Proteins, fats, and carbohydrates play a key role in providing energy to the mitochondria. Proteins contain essential amino acids, which serve as vital building blocks for cell repair and help restore damaged mitochondrial membranes and are crucial in the body to function properly. For example, the amino acid leucine is found in foods like chicken, fish, and eggs. It promotes protein synthesis in the body and improves mitochondrial recovery. Healthy fats, like omega-3s, play a special role. These fats are essential for strengthening the membranes of the mitochondria, making them more resistant to damage. Omega-3 fatty acids can be found in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, as well as in nuts, seeds, and flaxseed oil. Incorporating these foods into your diet helps stabilize the membranes of the mitochondria, protecting them from damage during intense workouts. Healthy fats help provide long-term protection for the mitochondria, increasing their resilience and stability. Antioxidants play a key role in improving mitochondrial function because they fight free radicals that can damage cells and their mitochondria. For example, vitamin C, which can be found in citrus fruits, berries, broccoli, and bell peppers, is known to help neutralize free radicals and reduce oxidative stress in the body, such as vitamin E is found in nuts, sunflower seeds, and avocados, and it also protects the mitochondria by strengthening their membranes and supporting cellular structure. Coenzyme Q10 is one of the most important antioxidants, acting as a catalyst in the energy exchange process. It helps the mitochondria produce energy more efficiently by providing the cells with the necessary fuel. To maintain activity, coenzyme Q10 can be obtained from foods like beef, chicken, fish, and spinach, as well as in supplement form. Including coenzyme Q10. Your diet helps the mitochondria perform their role better, improving overall endurance. Magnesium is another important mineral that is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions, including the production of ATP. A lack of magnesium can lead to decreased energy levels and increased fatigue, especially during intense workouts. Foods like almonds, spinach, bananas, and pumpkin seeds help replenish magnesium deficiencies and support mitochondrial function. Supplements that simultaneously contain coenzyme 10, magnesium, and synthetase do not yet exist. We're just developing it, but that doesn't stop us from taking Synthesit along with coenzyme Q10 and magnesium separately. The next important component is the right choice of workouts. You can develop and strengthen mitochondria through certain types of physical activity, especially with aerobic exercises and high-intensity interval training. These types of workouts activate a process known as mitochondrial biogenesis, the growth of new mitochondria in cells. The more mitochondria you have, the more energy you can produce and the higher your endurance and performance will be. Aerobic exercises like running, swimming, and cycling increase the body's demand for oxygen, and the mitochondria adapt to that. And they adapt by increasing their efficiency. Gradually increasing the duration and intensity of aerobic workouts leads to the growth of mitochondria in muscle cells, which in turn allows for longer and more intense training sessions and improves overall endurance. High-intensity interval training is another effective way to stimulate the growth of mitochondria. These workouts involve alternating short bursts of intense activity with periods of rest or light activity. It is important to remember that mitochondria require a steady and constant load for optimal development, but also require periods of recovery. Training to the max every day, on a regular basis, can lead to mitochondrial depletion, reduced functionality, and increased oxidative stress. It's best to alternate the intensity of your workouts with days of lighter activity like jogging, swimming, or walking. This will allow the mitochondria to recover and maintain a high level of function. Rest and quality sleep are also very important for mitochondria. During sleep, the body cleanses, restores, and renews itself. Mitochondria clear damaged toxins and byproducts during sleep. This also applies to the organ known as mitochondria. Sleep is the time when they clear out accumulated damage, toxins, and metabolic byproducts. The better the quality of your sleep, the more effective the recovery process will be, and the more energy you'll have for your next workout. Try to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night, especially after workouts. This will help the body fully recover, keeping the mitochondria in great shape. Because mitochondrial recovery during sleep is the key to long-term health and high energy levels. Don't overlook this aspect, as lack of sleep can reduce the effectiveness of your workouts, increase the risk of injuries, and slow down your progress. In addition to nighttime sleep, you can use short daytime naps for recovery, especially during periods of intense training. Even 15-20 minutes of rest during the day can help the body better cope with accumulated stress and recover its strength. Synthesit plays an important role under high-load conditions. It helps reduce oxidative stress levels by protecting the mitochondrial membranes from damage and increasing their resilience. Improving the condition of mitochondria isn't a one-time action, it's an ongoing process. For their optimal functioning, it's important to combine proper nutrition, moderate effective workouts, recovery, and supplementation. This comprehensive approach will help create the conditions for your mitochondria to function at their best, allowing you to reach your goals faster and effectively. When you start taking Synthesit, it's really important to pay attention to how you feel, your energy levels, and your overall results. To notice how exactly the supplement affects your body. Since improvements often happen gradually, it can be tough to pinpoint exactly what has changed and by how much. In this section, I'll talk about the key points to pay attention to in order to track your progress and understand how Synthesit helps you achieve better results. I'll also give you tips on keeping records and observations that will help you track changes in the long run. To start, it's helpful to keep a small observation diary. It can be a regular notebook, notes on your phone, or even a dedicated special app for tracking progress, such as a journal. Such a diary helps you see changes over time, which can be really useful when improvements don't happen right away. You'll be able to record how you feel after each workout, energy levels, recovery speed, and other important indicators. The more accurate your records are, the better you'll be able to track how the supplement affects your condition in detail. So, I have a few tips that will help you track changes more clearly, effectively, and comprehensively. The first thing to pay attention to is your endurance during workouts. When you start taking Synthesit, the improvement in mitochondrial function can lead to an increase in energy levels, which is especially noticeable during physical activities. If you feel like you can significantly work out noticeably longer without feeling tired, it means Synthesit is working, and effectively. Another way to see how your endurance has changed is to measure the time and number of repetitions for each exercise. For example, if you're running, measure how long it takes to cover a certain distance and record the results. Gradual improvement in your time or an increase in distance are clear signs that your mitochondria are working more efficiently, which means Synthesit is really helping you. The next important aspect to track is your recovery speed after workouts. If you notice that you certainly need less time to recover after starting Synthesit, that's undoubtedly a clear sign of its significant effectiveness. The effect of improved mitochondrial function can be felt not just during workouts, but also in your overall energy levels and daily life in a very positive way. If you notice that you feel more energetic, and that boost lasts noticeably throughout your entire day, in your daily routine and activities, and overall well-being, that's also a great indicator that Synthesit is working effectively. When your mitochondria are effectively producing energy, you might notice that you feel more refreshed in the morning. Energy stays stable and consistently doesn't fade away throughout the day, afternoon. It is important to note another aspect to pay attention to is the level of muscle fatigue after workouts. Muscles often hurt after intense workouts, especially if your body isn't getting enough resources for proper recovery. If you notice that your muscles hurt significantly less than before, or recover faster after starting Synthesit, it indicates that the supplement is really helping your body cope with the loads and effectively in your body. To evaluate this aspect, you can track your muscle pain level from 1 to 10 and write down your feelings in a journal after each workout. By comparing these ratings over several weeks, you'll be able to see how your levels of fatigue and pain have changed. This way, you'll be able to understand how your body is adapting to workouts with the support of Synthesit. An interesting aspect of the improvements you can notice while taking Synthesit is its impact on motivation and overall emotional state. When your energy levels are stable, recovery happens quickly, and your emotional state can also improve. Supporting your mitochondria not only helps you physically, but it also significantly and positively affects your overall well-being, mood, and mindset. Many people note that as their physical fitness greatly improves, their desire to train also consistently increases, along with their motivation to set new and ambitious goals. Tracking progress while taking Synthesit requires attentiveness and a systematic and carefully planned approach. Record each of the noted aspects. Pay attention to both your physical sensations and your emotional state. After a few weeks, you will have a complete picture of the changes and will be able to see how the health of your mitochondria has improved. Remember, these improvements happen gradually, so it is important to keep records and analyze them. By paying close attention to this matter, you'll be able to understand how Synthesit is helping you on your journey towards your goals and possibly notice additional positive changes that might have gone unnoticed. So we've reached the end. Everything we've talked about is aimed at one simple yet incredibly powerful idea. This is about unlocking your full potential. All the preparation, training, effort, and attention to detail isn't just a path to improving your physical fitness. It's a way to take a step towards becoming a better version of yourself. When you pay attention to maintaining mitochondrial health, It means you're not just trying to improve your sports performance. This means you want to create the conditions for your body to be full of strength, energy, and endurance every day. Just imagine how your life could truly and significantly change if you felt more alert, strong, and consistently energetic every single day. If your body recovers faster and your training results start to noticeably improve. At a certain point, almost all athletes encounter the plateau effect, when it seems like you've reached the limit of your abilities and it's impossible to improve your results. This is one of the toughest moments on the path to success. However, the plateau is not the end. It's just a new level behind which your next achievements are hidden. And as we learned, the key to overcoming the plateau and activating your body's hidden reserves is paying attention to the internal processes happening in your body when you feel like it's working as a cohesive mechanism. You start to see that improving your physical performance becomes definitely possible, and that absolutely inspires you to take steps towards indeed becoming a better version of yourself, aiming for new goals. Try incorporating Synthesit into your training routine for a month and observe the changes. Keep track of them, and you'll see how your well-being changes, how much time it takes to recover, and how much longer your workouts last. This will give you a clear understanding of how important mitochondria are, and how our supplement can be your ally in achieving your desired goals. I wish you energy and unlimited endurance,